Boss time, boss time. No. I'm terrified. Make sure all set. Yoshitsune, Armani, Vasuki. Alright, we should be alright.
Wait, that's... Everyone! Target the demons!
Wow. Stun Spore. That sucks.
Iron Mask! Can't move.
So that was your plan. Time to attack with the new mode to exploit the Zoma's weakness. A good plan. In theory.
What do you mean?
Zen has already overcome that weakness.
No.
You're surprised? Do you even know why the Zoma would be weak under the new moon to begin with?
There's a reason?
It's because their powers are designed to mirror a demon's.
So if he has the Covenants to draw on instead, then the phases of the moon mean nothing to him.
Precisely. Ash was kind enough to buy me all this time. More than enough to lay a suitable trap.
You make it sound like you knew we'd come here today.
Why else would I allow myself to be spotted by those dogs of Yatagarasu? Hand over the Covenant.
Never.
I wasn't speaking to you. And I don't like being interrupted. I was addressing the host of the Covenant. Well, I know you're listening. Yes, I'm referring to you, the bearer of the Covenant.
No, Big! Don't listen to him!
If we cannot settle this civilly, I have ways to compel you. Like so. That was your cue to scream. Try to follow the script. Now, if I might have the drone's attention. You can see that, can't you? A wound like that might not kill a human, but the ensuing blood loss certainly would.
Big! Don't listen to him!
Your resolve is admirable. No fear at all. You clearly have a strong will. A shame that your body cannot match that strength.
His body can perfectly simulate pain? Wow, that was kind of them.
I confess my curiosity is piqued. How much pain are you capable of enduring? Shall we find out together?
All right.
Have you decided to give up the Covenant?
I said all right, but I'm warning you. If you lay even a finger on them before I arrive, I will kill you.
Big. Can you move, Melody?
I can't. He's here. That bastard's right here, and I can't move.
Shoot. I was hoping you might know these demons' weaknesses or something. Guess not.
No, you don't get it. He's not.
Not what, Melody?
Ugh. Never mind.
If you think of something, anything, let me know. I'm hoping we can find a way out of this before Fig gets here.
Guess not.
I'm here, Iron Mask. I'm ready to hold up my end of the bargain.
As promised, I have not harmed them further.
May I treat her?
By all means.
Are you okay, Ringo?
I'm sorry, Fig.
No. If anyone should apologize, it's me. Make sure you do what needs to be done, Ringo.
This hurts, Fig.
It'll heal up soon enough. Just bear with it for now.
No. You know that's not what I mean.
There. That should do it.
Fig!
Now we talk terms. Let Ringo and the others go.
Don't get ahead of yourself. The Covenant first.
I'm aware. I'm making sure the conditions are clear for after that.
A noble sentiment. So you are aware that once you give me the Covenant, you will die. Do you have any last words?
No. But I have one question. Tell us why you're doing this. Why are you trying to summon the Great One? Why destroy the world?
Well, I suppose it's because that's the Phantom Society's will, and I am its Iron Mask.
That doesn't tell us anything. If we don't understand, how are we supposed to help you? Tell me, why do you want the world to end?
You're so naive. Stand before Zenon.
Remember your pledge. Don't hurt Ringo and the others anymore.
Eat up, Zenon. That's it. The rainbow is complete. Finally, it's mine. And now, the final curtain. What's wrong? All the pieces should be in place! What did you do? traitor.
Sorry, boss. Turns out karma's on my side. Fig!
The demon's control is gone. Time to fight back.
Figure. Alive?
I'll explain later.
It appears that the tables have turned.
So, I'm caught in your trap now, am I? Well, if you think hiding from me will save your friends, then you can watch me rip them apart.
That was a pretty good fake.
The rainbow
I,
lights disappeared.
Don't
The plan's
see.
fallen apart, but Zenon's definitely weaker.
Really?
This is our chance. Let's finish it.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack. Fine. I'll get serious.
I'm
What
so
do you
glad
think?
Fig didn't
I
die,
got this.
because honestly it
We're
would
all
not have
making it
impacted
through
me
this.
in any
This'll
way
turn the
whatsoever.
tables.
I was gonna say, at least now she finally made herself useful. Well, you know, let me be nice.
What are you thinking?
How do we open here? I'm guessing we should kill Zenon first. Weakness. Of course.
I got this.
What's
Of course we don't
Let's
know
roll.
him.
Can't focus. That might be gonna try it out.
Thunder! Right on target.
Woo!
That's with this power.
I hate
Here
cold
goes.
jumps.
Speak against everything? For real? Okay.
Got it.
Don't
That
be
makes
a
this
hero.
so easy.
That gotta hurt.
Should have used stack optimization.
Don't you like that?
That should do the trick.
I'll
Time
take
to
you down.
improvise.
We need to watch ourselves.
Nice to meet ya.
We've got an edge now.
I know
Still
we
with
can
me?
do this. It's a risk.
I'll
Lily.
burn it all! Did that hurt?
Let the rebels begin. We're actually beating it this time.
Don't underestimate the power of the Covenant. Zenith!
Power's insane. Careful, everyone!
Aww, that was short-lived.
More power!
Get it? He said more power, and he summoned
Let's
power.
settle this one. That's the ticket.
Now, Ringo.
Oh, he's still weak. To electricity. He's reflecting wind, so we can't use wind.
Here we go.
I don't know what power is weak to. Persona 5, it was electricity.
All right.
Though I
Gonna
don't
try
think
it
it's
out.
going to
We're
be
lacking intel on this one.
it now.
Hope this works.
Well,
Want
you know
a
the
piece
risk.
of this?
Nope. Wrong.
We'll take this power.
Schegenitis. Schegenitis. Nope.
We need to watch ourselves.
Time
Take
to
them down.
improvise.
Requesting backup. That'd be helpful.
Yeah.
Let's settle this once and for all.
Just try our best, I guess.
Here
We
goes.
don't know how to survive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't you dare run.
It's a risk, Melody.
You can't escape your fate. Hips.
Too late for regrets now.
Bad.
That was bad.
Demonstrate my power.
Weakness is guarded. Awesome. This is going great.
Don't push yourself, Ringo.
We might be in trouble.
It's your call.
No way to tell. I won't lose. This is nothing. Powering up.
Fall back, Ringo.
This is nothing. Still in the fight.
What's our
Good
opening?
idea.
Beat him down. Let's go with that. Like I'd overlook that.
Don't you dare run.
You sure, Melody?
Get lost.
Dang.
I know
Shall
we
we?
can do this. Do it, Saizo.
I wonder if I should heal.
Got it, Bingo. Bingo!
Out of my way.
Kill them!
Way too slow.
Please don't kill
Your
Melody.
hope dies here.
I really don't feel like reviving her again.
Let's
Here
settle
we
this
go.
once and
So
for
who's the
all.
first to
Let's
die?
settle this
I
once
got
and for
this.
all. Remember, they might counterattack Ringo.
Thank you for telling me that.
You can't escape your...
Be
Time
careful,
to
Ringo.
bust out the big guns.
I shall wait.
Powering up.
Stay alert, Ringo.
Ah!
Let's
Right.
settle
Good
this
idea.
once and for all. You still in this, Melody?
All right.
Whatever it
enough.
takes. What do you think?
got
Take it away. Get him, Saizo.
I'm on.
That's in. Oh, perfect.
They got
Yeah.
you good, Melody.
Really
Oh,
great.
perfect. That's inconvenient. No point being reckless. Whatever it takes.
Too late for regrets now.
Wow.
I'm gone.
Really lame stat.
Way too
bad.
slow. Is this really it?
Jeez.
Gone!
Got it. Regrouping. This ought to do it. We're taking you down. Fine.
I don't think so.
Serious.
I think I'm gonna take my first L in this game.
Soul hat.
Sort of.
Perfect timing, Ringo.
Kill them!
That power has to go, man. He's really pissing me off.
To me!
Ready to go. Looks like it'll work.
Silky's weak to fire.
Well,
Ooh,
you know,
that'll work.
pushover.
Time to bust out the big guns.
That's what I need.
I think it's not a good idea to switch.
Shall
Take
we?
it away.
Let's see some fireworks. Easy shot. Bingo.
I'll take you down. Don't you dare run.
It's
Burn
probably
in
fine.
hell.
Smart choice. Okay.
We need to watch ourselves.
All right. Let's do this.
Whatever
I'll
it
be okay.
takes.
Don't go
Let's
overboard
roll.
now. Go for it, Ringo.
I hear you.
Hurt.
Oh, my blood star servants. Who won't lose?
Alright, just stop being front now.
I'm gone.
God, okay, I gotta take.
Not bad.
Time to catch. Go time.
Take it away.
Looks promising.
Finish them off, Saizo.
Take it away.
Ready to
This
go.
will turn the tables.
Help me out here. Well, I can hardly refuse.
What do you?
handle
Looks
this.
promising.
Do it, Saizo.
Got it.
Well, that sucked.
Let's get down to business.
That's enough of that.
That's
work, huh?
gonna come in handy.
Go for the
Because
weak
I'm gonna
spot.
need that.
Sure thing, Saizo.
What?
Remember to pace
Let's roll.
yourselves,
That'll work.
everyone.
This ought to do.
No, Ringo.
Accessing data.
That's the ticket.
Here goes. know we can win this.
Let's go.
Cover me!
Milady, are you alright? I got
Just getting started.
Let's
Got it.
settle
Take
this
it away.
once
How
and
about
for
this?
all.
Burn in hell. You're wide open.
You must be hungry.
One pain in the ass gone.
Kill them!
I keep saying I gotta take that demon off of him, but
I'll crush you.
I need the heals. I don't even know what.
Just do what you can. All right.
What about my flashy moves?
Curse. I mean, ruin.
You weren't prepared
Can't
for this,
do that.
Sarzo?
Just do what you
Ugh,
can.
come on.
B chain. Wow.
Twisting back up.
I have to give you a big no on that.
Together.
I'll do whatever
I'll be
it
okay.
takes. Let's keep up the pace.
Twisting back up. This'll make things easier. Let's settle
Looks
this
promising.
once and for
Make
all.
the call, Arrow.
Eat this!
We're just
Yeah,
getting
good
started.
plan.
It's your call.
You're just riffraff after all.
Might work.
You're just
That might be
Here goes.
dangerous, Ringo.
How's this?
Don't you dare run. Scream for me. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I know.
Too late for regrets.
The other choice that I have. Wow.
This isn't happening.
Hey, you're supposed to be strong against fire. What was that?
I don't think so.
Here, pal.
This sucks. This really
Not a
sucks.
fan. Ugh, come on. You owe me one for this.
What hell I do.
Let's get down to business.
Protect
We
yourself,
might be
Ringo.
in trouble. This is nothing.
I'm trying really hard here. Like,
This should be fun.
really,
We'll stick
really
to
hard
the parameters.
Don't
might
push
be in
yourself,
to keep it
Ringo.
together.
Can't get any still in the fight.
Did you just say it can't get any worse?
We're
Don't
just
Let's
getting
roll.
started.
ever say that. Like, really.
Here goes. Here I go.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Easy shot.
What are you even good for?
Oh,
Turn the
boy.
table.
What about my flashy
The
moves?
camaraderie here is just...
Just do what you can.
Ugh, come on.
I might just use the speed chain. I'm not gonna hold you. I might do it.
Glad you've got my back.
Up and at him, Ringo.
Thanks.
As long as we work
Yeah.
together, we got this. Let's settle
I
this
got
once
this.
and for all.
This isn't really getting any easier.
I trust you can handle this.
Powering up.
Let's
I got
settle
this.
this once and for all.
That's your plan, Ringo?
What about my flashy moves? Give it a shot.
Can you handle this?
I'll take you down. Don't you dare run.
You're just riffraff after all.
Let's settle this once and for all. Got it.
It's all you.
We can target their weakness, and this'll take you down a notch.
Too late for regrets now.
I really hope he doesn't bring back his demons. Goodness.
I think so.
Got me.
What? Saizo.
Initiating her
Saizo went down.
This
Try
ought
all
to do
you
it.
want.
Not over yet. You're way too reckless.
I'm good now, Ringo.
This don't you dare run.
We've got time.
Okay.
Let's do this by the book.
Take a spoon.
He's weak to ice. Reflecting fire.
This time don't you dare run.
Blow 'em away, Melody.
You don't have to tell me.
Hey, it was something.
Out of my way.
Dang. Why does this hurt so bad?
Get down to business.
Protect
You might
yourself.
be in
That'll work.
trouble.
Go ahead, Ringo.
He's weak to everything?
That'll work.
And Archus.
I won't lose. This is nothing.
Let's make this hurt.
You're safe.
Boosting physical parameters.
Protect
Can't
looks
die
promising.
here.
Take him down, boss.
On it, Saizo. Big damage. Be careful
Good idea.
now.
Go ahead,
Works
Ringo.
for me. Big damage.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Nice. I'll be
It's all
okay.
you.
If I use Makajam, you think he'll be inflicted?
Good
I
idea.
doubt it.
Take it away.
That'll work.
Dodge this.
Retaliate, retaliate, retaliate. Damn.
This might take
Switching
it
to
away.
offense.
Good idea.
It's all you.
Go for it, Arrow. Let's go with that.
Don't you dare run.
Burn in hell. Love to see it. You must be hungry. Tear him up.
Close. Real close. Stacks will be devoured this
Like
turn.
this.
What the fuck did you just say? What does that
Stay
mean?
alert, Ringo.
What does that mean?
That should do the trick. Give that a try.
Looks promising.
Thunder!
Hope it means you're dead. Loser. Now,
This time, don't you dare run.
You're
I'm
just
hurt you.
riffraff
Get
after
lost.
all.
Don't tell me
Okay.
you're tired already. Let's keep
Right.
up the pace.
Switching to backup.
your boy's down. Don't you dare do a Sama recon
Too
either.
late for regrets now.
I'll crush
You really brought back power though, huh?
Just tell him not
Good
done yet.
idea.
That's it, Saizo. No problem.
Time to improvise. Initiating sync. I hope
Alright. Let's
On.
settle this once and for all.
You're just riffraff after all.
I hate coin flips.
Thunder!
You struggle in vain.
We'll be the last
I'm
one
so
standing.
glad he was
Let's
weak to
calm
that,
it
because
down.
really I did not know.
You're just riffraff after all.
Don't miss now. I guess. Let's finish this.
You're just riffraff after all. Why?
I like how Melody got the final hit.
I have all the covenants. So how could they still overpower my Soma?
Plot?
What did Fig do?
Alter the plot somehow. 80. Oh, wow, 826,000. We're gonna be upgrading tonight, boys.
Indeed.
medium gunfire to one enemy, so... Tsukikaze, I guess.
Right.
Purple! What's going on?
So we just sat there and let him do that, huh?
Hey! Get back here! Shit!
He got away with the Covenants. Hey, we still managed to beat Zenon. I'd call that a win. But more importantly...
What's going on?
Fig?
Thank you, Ash. You gave us the opening we needed against Iron Mask.
Not a big deal. I was just doing my own thing.
Even so, thank you for being so brave.
Fig!
You don't have to shout, Ringo. I can hear you.
Then don't just ignore me!
I prioritized thanking Ash. I suspected that I would miss the opportunity to do so if I answered your question first.
Fig. You're not dead?
You don't have to hold on to that body. I'm not in there anyway.
Then... what is this body?
It's a remotely controlled proxy. You could say I took some inspiration from Mimi.
You actually made the babe drone?
Yes. Do you recall my first operation as Mimi, when Saizo proposed a certain alternate form for my recon drone?
Yeah, I remember.
Ever since then, I've been working on this plan to engineer a second body for myself.
Why?
Because of the Covenant. I anticipated that continuing to travel unguarded with a Covenant at stake would pose significant risk. To mitigate that risk, I had the idea to create another body. A familiar form with simplified functions. And above all, one I could pilot remotely.
Without telling me?
Without telling you.
Come on, guys. Let's focus on the fact that Fig's safe.
Hey, Fig. Your Covenant seemed to sap away Zenon's power. What happened?
I knew you'd be up against a powerful foe. With the worst-case scenario in mind, I decided I'd come up with a fallback plan.
All on your own?
Zenon was using the Covenants to amplify his already considerable combat abilities. He'd focused all their power to that singular function.
Yeah, I think Victor said something like that too.
Right. And that connection, between his own latent strength and the Covenant's maximizing his potential, that was the real source of his power. With that in mind, I concocted a virus with the sole purpose of severing that link, and implanted it into the Yellow Covenant. Both were then transferred into the decoy body, which I'd built using components from my actual form.
And when he took the Covenant from you, that was your perfect chance to activate it.
There was no way to prove it would work. I couldn't guarantee the virus would even affect him, so I'd only intended it as a last resort.
Wow. I mean, seriously, Fig, that's downright devious. Never would have thought you had it in you.
Well, I couldn't risk losing you and everyone else after all. Besides which, it wasn't through my—
I don't want modesty, lady. I want an explanation. How'd you beat the system? I want cheat codes too. Let me in on this.
Some answers would be great, but we need a plan fast. Iron Mask's got the Yellow Covenant now. That means he has all of them, doesn't it? I don't know if we've got time to waste here.
That's not a problem, Arrow. Iron Mask only has 4 Covenants, including the Yellow. The situation is still dire. But Iron Mask has also lost Zenon. That has to be a significant blow to his ambitions. We're not out of the fight yet.
But then, where's the last Covenant?
I've already identified the bearer of the final Covenant.
How?
I managed to extract that information from Mangetsu's smartphone. But before we discuss that further, let's all get back to safety. There's one!
Okay. Well, I must say, that little plan of Fig's was like the most useful thing she's done, and I'm impressed. So no more bagging on Fig. She gets all the love in the world now. It's quiet. There doesn't seem to be anything to do here. So I guess we gotta go back to the safe house now and watch like a 10-year-long cutscene. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple. I can't believe we just sat there and let him take those covenants. Like, what was that about? The plot be freaky, y'all. Yeah.
Fig!
Welcome back, everyone.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
You worry too much. I assume you're all hungry? I have a meal ready and waiting.
Hey, where's Saizo?
Now that I think about it, he left and never came back.
Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him.
Ringo, that would be insensitive.
He's with Ash, remember? Use your head.
Yeah, well, being with her's one thing. Leaving with her is another.
Don't worry. He wouldn't do that. I'm sure of it.
You really trust him, huh?
I do.
You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you.
That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's.
No, not like that. I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you've become more human since this all began.
Really? You think so? That makes me happy.
Pizza just spawns out of thin air.
More human, huh?
It never ends. Truly, this is the best universe.
All right.
Ringo, where are you taking Mimi?
To the garbage.
We're gonna go do something human.
A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then, I think I was so overloaded that I just kind of wanted an escape, you know? And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom? I could always go with you, you know? The team would be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask would probably kill me if I tried messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out the idea of coming with me. You'd just do it. You've got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light, but this time I think you mean it. You even went as far as to drop that stupid "I'm immortal" line or whatever you said. So I guess I finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be waiting for you. So go on and take care of business.
It's totally in there.
All right. Time to kick things up a notch.
Now you're my accomplice.
Good for you, Ringo. Looks like Siza won't be leaving after all.
Come on. You make it sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest.
Well, aren't you?
Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood?
Who can say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them.
Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. A call?
Who is it from?
Flamma. She wants us to come to the Axis.
I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone.
You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it.
I did.
So who's got the Covenant then? You know, don't you?
Let's save it for when everyone is present. I'll go ahead and contact them now.
Okay. Well. What's in here? No. We never go in there. Continuing the story.
I'm here.
That's everyone. Let's get right to it then. There's something I'd like to explain.
So you finished repairing the smartphone?
Yes, technically.
Technically. Wait, is it fixed or not?
I'll get to that. But I need to explain things in order. First, about the data I recovered. There was indeed data on the phone concerning the Purple Covenant. I'll summarize the contents.
Before you do, why meet here of all places?
Because the location is convenient.
Uh-huh.
Keep going, Fig.
Right. I suppose I'll get straight to the point. The Purple Covenant is inside of you, Arrow.
Really?
Huh? Me?
Wait, didn't we watch that thing get destroyed or something? How did it end up inside him?
Let's hear what Fig has to say.
Arrow, you used to be one of Mangetsu's assistants during his research on the Covenants.
What?
But shortly after you relocated, the Covenant research facility was raided. And by none other than Iron Mask. Among those present at the facility was Mangetsu, who held the Purple Covenant, his assistant, who held the Blue, and you, Arrow. You were there as well. But Mangetsu's assistant was killed by Iron Mask, and the Blue Covenant was taken. Mangetsu knew that it was only a matter of time before they came for the Purple Covenant, too. So it was at that moment he chose to put 3 different branches of his research into practice. The first was the duplication of a covenant. The second was the transfer of a covenant. And the third was the sealing of a covenant. Following his own theory, Mangetsu duplicated the Purple Covenant. In other words, he made a copy, or to be even more precise, a dummy. After which, Mangetsu absorbed the dummy. He then concentrated the real Purple Covenant into his arm and cut it off, allowing it to transfer to you, Arrow.
Whoa. You can take a covenant just by hacking off a limb? The hell? Basically died for nothing then.
If you treat your will, or rather, your soul, as the core of the body's senses, then yes, it's possible, in theory. However, it would have required intense mental training to perform. You wouldn't have been able to learn it in just a day or 2.
So by sacrificing his arm, he essentially tricked the Covenant. No, He tricked his own body into thinking it was dead.
I referenced this theory when I transferred the Yellow Covenant to myself, too. And not only that, I'd never have been able to generate the virus without the findings Mangetsu left us.
Guess he technically got his revenge in the end then. Even dying couldn't stop his plans. No wonder they called him a legend. And that's why Mangetsu was keeping tabs on Arrow too. He was keeping track of the Purple Covenant.
Correct. And this is also when I discovered that Zenin was only carrying the dummy Mangetsu created all that time ago. That's why I was able to give the Yellow Covenant to Iron Mask.
This also explains why the Purple Covenant disappeared despite them being indestructible. It's because it was never a covenant to begin with.
But wait, I can't have a covenant inside me. If I did, Fig or Zenin would have seen it.
That's where the third branch of Mangetsu's research comes into play. The sealing of a covenant.
Sealing?
After the covenant was transferred to you, Arrow, Mangetsu sealed it.
Are you kidding? Now it's like you can do just about anything you want with covenants.
It's almost like the
That's
plot
our
is
fault
doing
for
whatever it
making
wants, right?
assumptions about them when we really didn't understand anything yet. This is the life's work of a true expert. We should...
Right. It just so happens that when a covenant is sealed, it loses its light and can no longer be sensed from the outside.
Meaning the holder wouldn't be able to sense other covenants either, huh? But how does that relate to memory loss?
The exact cause is unclear, but it appears to be a side effect from the sealing. It seems this coincided with Mangetsu's goal to hide the covenant. Mangetsu's smartphone included details on the unsealing process as well, but unfortunately, I was unable to restore that data.
Oh.
So some things are impossible even for Ion.
When it comes to magic, very few actual experiences have been recorded. Even with my abilities, I couldn't approximate the data gaps left by the damage.
But we can't just give up. Right, Fig?
Right. If we could observe Mangetsu sealing the Purple Covenant inside of Arrow for ourselves, then we would have the actual experience we need. That should be enough to replicate the unsealing process.
By unsealing the Covenant, Arrow's memories will return, and the Soul Matrix will normalize.
Ah, so that's why we're here. So we gotta operate on Arrow's soul again. Makes sense.
Operate?
So, how are we supposed to view Arrow's lost memories?
We'll create a temporary bridge across the memory gap. We can then try to access the memories on the other side.
There was a weird gap that only appeared in Arrow's soul matrix. But there was no way across, no matter where I looked. I bet that's where we find the path to those memories on the Purple Covenant. Do you remember that one time when I collapsed?
Yeah, it was right after I came back to life. It was pretty freaky.
That was caused by Arrow's missing memories too, wasn't it?
Affirmative.
So, what are the risks?
Building a temporary bridge is an and of course, the same risk applies to Ringo as well, since her mind is linked to his.
Great, so it's a total shot in the dark. What's the plan, Ringo?
We'll keep it as is. With things as they are, it'd be better for us to keep the Covenant hidden. But, having said that, this is about you, Arrow. So I think you should be the one to decide.
Could I have some time to think about it? This is a lot to take in all at once. I need to clear my head.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's regroup later then.
The Soul Matrix has expanded. A new hangout event has been unlocked.
Ringo?
Level 46. Holy crap. Okay.
Let me explain.
Pazuzu! Pazuzu! Yeah, okay, so where do I go back now? The safe house? Or do I just start going to the Soul Matrix and doing whatever?
Hey, Ringo. Something's been bugging me. Based on what Fig was saying, Iron Mask should have had the Blue Covenant, right? But Zenin had the blue. We all saw that. And Iron Mask is obviously still alive, so how did he transfer the Covenant to Zenin? Did he use some fancy trick like Mangetsu?
That seems unlikely. Mangetsu's research on the Covenants was extensive and complex, as was his understanding of the mind, memory, and other abstractions. It would have been extremely difficult for Iron Mask to match his level of understanding in a single year alone.
But how'd he transfer his covenant to the Zoma then?
Maybe the Iron Mask we know is a fake. That's assuming it was the real Iron Mask who killed Mangetsu's assistant and got the Blue Covenant in the first place.
She's right. The real Iron Mask is already dead. The man behind that mask now is an imposter.
Man, how many plot twists is this now? All I can do is laugh.
So it really was true.
That would explain a lot of things.
It happened before you agents of Ion showed up. Iron Mask suddenly stopped seeing me in person.
Probably because you'd instantly see he didn't have the Blue Covenant anymore.
That, and he probably knew he couldn't keep up the charade in front of me.
So that's why you were on the run from Phantom.
Yes. I wanted my covenant to go to my Iron Mask. No one else.
But if you knew that this whole time, why didn't you say anything?
All you needed to know was that Iron Mask was gathering the Covenants, and he needed to be stopped. Am I wrong? As long as you've got all the actors and props you need. Nobody cares who's wearing the costumes, right?
So the reason you're going after Iron Mask is...
I will make him pay. But that doesn't matter right now. We were discussing what we'd do about the Purple Covenant. What's it going to be, Arrow?
I think I want to try Flamma's idea. Saizo asked about potential risks to unsealing the Covenant. It sounds like there might not be any real benefit to it anyway. But I need to know why I'm here. Why I'm alive. I think if I'm going to see this fight through, I have to do this.
Alright. Then let's head to the Soul Matrix.
Cretaceous. Okay, so Soul Matrix then.
Confirming. Our objective is to break through from there. We'll access air...
Understood.
Nothing to worry about.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, skills. Shut up.
New fun.
Oh, and here we are. Once again. Well. I want to get a stoma, but having another slot for demon skills is an absolute must, so...
I'm cured. What do you desire?
God,
Mila?
that sucked. Okay.
In the name of evolution.
I guess we're done. This is going to be a pretty short premiere, I guess. I want to keep things a little bit organized, because right now all I'm going to do is side quest after side quest after side quest, and then in order, I'm going to try and go through Saizo's Soul Matrix, and I'm going to try to go through Melody's again, and, you know, just the never-ending cycle of hatred, as told by Naruto. So I'm out. I love music with chants in it. This is like the only solid song in the game so far.
Please, come in.
Original song. What do you got for me? The Heartbreaker. Ash. That's okay. We'll do that next time.
Ask this of you. Do you have? Please come again.
Ropo Realm, huh? All right. Well, I got a lot of money now, right? Right? Oh yeah. Gonna do some upgrades. If you're still watching the premiere, I must ask, why are you wasting your time? All 10 of you. Like, won't you know the next part is coming like right now? Please ignore what I just said if I'm lying. If it hasn't come out yet.
Will this do it eggs a bunch?
That's not worth it. Magical bottom.
Will this do it for eggs a
that.
bunch?
Recarm cigarette. Oh, it's a cigarette, so it doesn't give you much life back when you rely. That's true to life.
Is there anything else? Thank you!
What level am I? 41. Leave. I want to see what I can fuse. No, I know I can't fuse anything, really. Down to like level 43. Yin Yang Palace. No, the comps mill. I don't see the point of Yin Yang Palace. You still have to use your own stuff to make the items. I'd rather just be able to buy them, but...
Welcome!
I got some new upgrades. Of course, I don't have what I need to get them. Feme's knife and... Oh, so I really do have to stop then, huh?
Will this be on? Thanks.
Fizz Arcana, attack
Will
plus
this be
5.
on? Thanks.
Oh,
Will
really?
this be on? Thanks.
I'll take that. Am I the only one that can get that, or yeah, probably so.
Will this be on? Thanks. Will this be on?
If I use this magnetite mass, it's not like I'm suffering to keep demons in my stock, to be honest, but... I think Saizo needs an extra Mystique slot, so I'm going to do that for him.
Will this be on? Thanks.
How do you get magnetite mass anyway? It does seem to be something rare. I have a bunch of totems, but not magnetite mass.
Will this be on? Thanks. I better see you back here.
Alright, now we go to the fusion place so I can pull Apsaurus out of the compendium and give it to him. I might activate a cutscene with Ash here because I think she's supposed to be here for a quest. Okay, cool. Only activates if I talk to her.
Great power may grace our stage.
I confused Takini. If I get rid of Anahita, which I do not want to do.
Witness the
Apsaurus,
vestiges of
Apsaurus,
life.
Apsaurus, 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 where? Andrus, Apsaurus, 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 where's Apsaurus, where's Apsaurus, where's that? No, it'd probably be less expensive if I just look for it and fuse
Which
it.
strikes your fancy?
What is Apsaurus? Feme? I think it's Feme. Megami Lady? We just might have to look for this on hand.
Now, make your choice.
Holy snap. Demons actually got up to level 90? I really didn't feel like the game was going to be that long. But here we are. Confused Akini. Ooh, wow, that's expensive. Wow. Oh, wait, but Apsaurus, what level is Apsaurus? Level 31, okay. Let's skill is, yeah. Oh, 0 for real? Yeah, well, I'm not doing that.
What use could
Whoa,
this
whoa, whoa. Is that in my party? No. I'd rather just pay full price. Whoop. Mad Gasser Nippon Frapsaurus.
What use could this? What skills shall they inherit? Are you prepared for this? And what?
Take it. So that's 15%, right? A human can reason.
Surely. Well then.
Okay, shut up. Alright. I already got another quest. Why don't you just give me the quest instead of me having to walk all the way back to get it?
Today, a new demon may join our cast.
I confuse it. I'm just not high enough level yet. We're close though. We're close.
Which strikes your fancy? Now, make your choice.
Saturnus. That's old school. Takini. Sudama. That's expensive. What's the least expensive fusion? No. I have to give you a no on that. Epondata and Aerobus. That's... Think about it.
What
You cannot learn wind
shall
skills?
they inherit?
No. Well, first things first.
You wish to register?
Yep.
Today, a new demon which strikes your fancy. Now, make your choice.
Oh, my bad. Minimum level. Can you switch that to maximum level?
Now, make your choice.
Or Titania.
What skills shall they inherit?
Agadine. Expert of fire. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Agadine, high pressure, flame wall. You don't really need that. Dekaja. Life bonus, Fang Breaker. What is... I don't know what Expert Device does. Tarokaja, Flame Wall. Definitely Dekaja. Life bonus can't hurt. And Expert's Advice.
Are you prepared for this?
Aha. I trust you can handle things.
Now,
I don't think there's anything
make
else
your
I can really
choice.
fuse. Scotty! Nope. Nope, 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 no Sir C, nope. What does concern me, however, is I don't
Now,
think
make
I
your
have
choice.
a persona with, well, I got one. Aerobus elected to never... okay, we got 2 personas with wins. We're okay. We're alright. We're good.
Now, make your choice.
Make Mothman. Or... I don't know if I'm down with that. How many slots we have? We have 2 slots. I can live with that, I suppose.
Until next time.
Are you guys still watching this premiere? Really?
Let me have it.
stopped trying like 10 days ago.
Thanks.
Saizo can get another Mystique.
Here goes.
You can't put on force boosts? No? Alrighty. Kind of feels like a waste that I unlocked his Mystique. Alright, whatever. Alright. I'm done.